Hey traders, John Howell here. In this video I'm going to be talking to you about when will gold and silver break out. I've got some interesting sort of timelines that I want to share with you, and maybe we're getting very close to that time frame if history is going to repeat itself. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alright guys, so let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at gold, and then we'll also go have a look at silver as well too. Actually, you know what? Let's start with silver because I think gold is a bit more of an exciting one, so I'll leave that for the last. Bit of a cliffhanger for you guys. Moving over through to silver. The thing that I'm seeing with silver is, as you can see, if we're looking at the past, we can see that this time before we had this sideways movement through here, from there through to there, was around about 6 months. If I look for where we are right now, we can see we've only gone sideways for about 3.5, maybe 4 months. Before 3.5, 4 months. So the thing is, interesting thing with silver is that silver could possibly continue to go sideways a bit longer, more than gold. So silver is a much harder one to sort of, check out. But let's have a look at this here. If I go and have a look at gold though, gold is much different. The reason why is this. Let's have a look at this here. You can see in the past what happened with gold. You can see we had this big move up through here, so very nice move up, and see how we went through this sideways range, just like we're doing right now. Very similar, right? We had this move up, and then we had this sideways range for quite some time, and then we've had a nice move up. We had a move up, and now we're going through a sideways range for quite some time. So if history does repeat itself, and if we are looking at the timeline, you can see from this point here, from the top, to when the market started to break out was just under 3, probably even around about 4 months of sideways movement before we started to see gold break out. Now, if we have a look at what's going on right now, we can see we have this point up through here, and we can see that if I bring it down through to here, you can see we're around about 3.5 months. So we could really be going maybe sideways or slightly up and down for another few weeks before we see a breakout. Now that's if history repeats itself. So from now through to the next few weeks, I do see gold making a very nice move. If history is going to repeat itself, what it did back here in 2019, then I see that as well too. Very interesting stuff. We've got very similar patterns, move up, and then once again this sideways movement. And again guys, where it actually found the bottom was probably around about that 3.5 month before we started to move up, because that's about 3.5 months there. The interesting thing is that we're actually around that 3.5 months right now. Are we about to find a bottom and start to continue up? That's what I'm seeing through there, guys. Hope this helped you out. When will gold break out? Well, we may be finding a bit of a bottom now, but I believe it's probably going to take an extra few weeks if history is going to repeat itself before we start to see another move up. And if it does make another similar leg to the upside, well, we could see something like the vicinity of, say, a sort of 3-month move to the upside and around about 16 months. So if I'm looking at this from a timeline perspective, from this bottom point, actually let's go from this point here to say this high up here was 2.5 months, say 15%. So if I'm using this point through here, and if I go to, I'm going to go through to 2.5 months and 15%. Let's continue up, roughly around about there. So I would say roughly around, if I'm using a time perspective on this, we can see that that is around about 15 months, 2,800. So around about that point right there, and I wish I could draw a line. All right, so somewhere possibly around about that point right there is maybe when we're likely to see the next high. So once again, let me actually just do this again. This is just rough estimates, guys, anyway. 2.5 months, just over 2 months, and then again we've got about a 15% rise. That's 2 months there, and then a 15% rise. leads us up to that point right there. So we've got somewhere around about roughly around there, maybe mid-February. And then we also have this, again, this is just a complete estimate, guys, just based on what happened in the past. So it looks like we may be getting ready for another move into September and maybe even continue up from there. Because we did the similar amount of sideways here, so we could expect a similar move over the next 2 or 3 months moving up out of this. Even if we do have a bit of a drop, guys, very, very, very interesting. If we have a look at that, what date is that? That's leading into the second. So yeah, with January leading into say mid-February. That's so February there. Actually, no, that's not February yet. So nah. So probably towards February and March. If we do start to move up, we're probably going to run into that there. Maybe even a bit longer as well too. So the ultimate low point, and let me just take this off the screen now. Actually, let me just do this here. So the ultimate low point was, let me take that off there. That there to that there was once again 15%, 2.5 months. If I go to 2 months, and if I stretch it out just a little bit longer, so it's roughly around about that point right there, roughly, guys, in time, and then the actual price target would be 15%, somewhere around about that 2,100, maybe even 2,200 to make it even. So it looks like, guys, that even if we do have a bit of a downward move, looks like the next leg, if history repeats itself, is going to be to the upside. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go to the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go do that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.